Have you ever spoken in front of the public? Have you ever had a word with a stranger? If not, then don't worry. I'll teach you how to speak English fluent, and also I'll teach you how to have a word with someone else's. It is happening because of your mind. Because our mind is not trained to respond quickly in English, because our native language is not English, and that's why we are not trained yet how to speak with somebody else's in English. So first of all, let me ask you something, that you all are today. I hope you must be doing well. So welcome back to my channel. So guys, as I mentioned before, that we all are not trained yet to speak English, and that's why we all have been facing issue to have a word with someone else's, and that is why we find it difficult to speak English. So now I am gonna share. It is not as difficult as you think. So once you get addicted to something, that becomes your habit. So this is what you also have to do with the English. So first of all, just try to make it your addiction. You have to completely get engaged in speaking English. And if you are trying to learn something new, maybe it is language or something else, so you need to completely engage in learning, and then you can easily learn it quickly. So that's how I improved my communication skills. And now I'm gonna share how I practiced my English to speak fluent. And now you see, I have been able to speak fluent English. So before, I also had this type of thoughts, and whenever I tried to speak in front of other, I got stuck, and I stammered a lot to speak in front of others. And in fact, whenever I tried, I was fumbling, I was just stammering, and that time I was like, what should I do to enhance my English level? So bit by bit, I started practicing. I started focusing. I started working on it, and now I have improved than before, and now I have been able to speak English. So in this video, I'll be sharing 4 tips that changed my life, and maybe that also change your life to communicate with others. Because now I I may not sound like a native speaker. I may not speak like a native, like a pro, but I can tell you granted that I can speak with confidence. Yeah, I can speak confidently, and when it comes to speaking English, then I just go for that. I don't even hesitate to speak, because I have already gained confidence. I have already improved myself than yesterday. Because what all you have to do, you have to improve yourself than yesterday, than before. And now you see improvement, now you see progress. So I'm gonna share 4 things that will really help you enhance your English level from beginner to intermediate. So first of all, my first tip is environment. Many people will tell you English is too hard. English, because English is not spoken in our culture, and that's why you can't even speak English. But my friend, as we know that our first language is not English, and that's why we might find it difficult to speak English. But I'll tell you what to do. So don't depend on other. You have to create your own environment. I was struggling initially. I thought I wasn't getting environment. I wasn't getting this kind of circumstances as I expected to learn. And then I created my own environment, my own circumstances to speak English. So you also have to create your own environment. Don't depend on other. So first of all, you just do what? You change your mobile phone setting in English, and what you going to do, you need to think in English. That will easily make you speak. And my second tip is record yourself speaking. When I was learning English and speaking, then in the beginning I used to get stuck again and again. I used to get stuck speaking English, and then I got an idea to record myself speaking. Then what I did, I just took my phone and I started recording myself in the camera as I am doing now. And then I listened back and I rectified mistake where I made mistake. Because if you do this, then you will see progress you are doing. My friend, my third technique is shadowing technique. Yes, my friend, shadowing, you might find it awkward, yes, but my friend, it is more powerful than you think. When I was learning, then I used to think that what should I do to enhance my communication skills, enhance my English. I mean, everyone thinks like that. When we speak fluent English, so that is how I also used to think that I have to speak English, immediately. So that is why I just found a way to, found a way for you. You have to do shadowing technique, means watch movie clip, and listen to native speaker, listen to some audio postcard, and then just repeat. I repeated a lot. I listened to a native speaker, I listened, yeah, and then I listened back and I copied their tongue and their sound. That will really improve your listening level. And my last tip, but the not least, write down everything what you are going to do throughout the day tomorrow. Because you have to write down on the notebook what you are going to throughout the day, because that will teach you how to maintain the time and how to find the balance in your life. Because when you do this, then you will see where you are giving time, much time you are giving really to learn English. So this is what we call it, write down on the notebook. That will teach you how to speak English. And that will, because what you are gonna do, you have to mention each and everything on the notebook. For example, if you wake up early in the morning, then you go for a walk, and maybe you are study a book, or what you are gonna do, you just write down on the notebook. That will teach you time management. So always remember that, my friend, if you really want to speak English, then don't depend on others. You need to create your own environment, and that's how English is improved. So if you guys like this video, then don't forget to subscribe my channel for more content like this. So see you in the next video.